Greetings and welcome back to Monster Legends. Okay, and I guess you guys actually did want to see a PvP episode at 650. The last episode, the second chance, did get about 230 likes, so okay, that's it, you're going to get it. Thing about it is, I do need a little extra time. We're in a holiday weekend now. I mean, I hope you guys were at least paying thanks yesterday. I mean, it's a good thing to do. We're in a holiday weekend. I don't think they're going to drop anything more. This is a Friday. So the next episode would be Sunday, and I don't see anything new coming. So what we're going to do is we're not going to have a normal episode on Sunday. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do another testing video because there are 3 more individuals I want available for the PvP video. And those, I'll just tell you right now, Silotus, Jakugan, and the alien one, I forget his name. He's got an apostrophe in there. I don't remember. And so those are going to be the 3. I want those 3 available for the PvP thing. I think we can live without Cupid and Heyman for now, you know, until we get something going with that. I still want to do that losers video someday. I'll get around to it, believe me. It's when I stop having these good legendaries to actually do testing with, right? So that's going to happen on Sunday, so the next regular episode is going to be Tuesday. That'll give me the extra time that I need. And also, I'm going to make, of course, a video, and it'll be about tomorrow, probably Sunday, because I probably want to record the testing video first. What that's going to be is I'm going to basically display on the screen all of the legendaries that will be available and give basically the rules. The rules are pretty easy. In terms of requesting a team for the special, your name can't have been read in the last episode, in the last one, in the 600 one. Even that little group of mountain stuff at the end, your name cannot have been read. Also, you just basically cannot ask for my team specifically. The 3 individuals of General Thetis, Al Canine, and Prince Charmless. That combo, all 3 of them. You can ask for 2 of them and then somebody else, that's fine. But you can't ask for my team. I want your teams, I don't want my team. The only other thing is they have to be legendary and they have to be 100. That's it. No epics, even if they're 100. So, I just don't want to mess with epics. I want to mess with legendaries. I will, of course, show my entire roster that is available while I'm doing that, just like I've done the previous times. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. There's going to be a testing video on Sunday, 2 days from now, and we'll get back to regular episodes next week. I don't think they're going to put anything else new in the meantime. Okay, so I gave you a second chance, and you took it, and that's good. All right, so let's talk about other things. Yeah, the only other thing I believe that we got going here is they have Monsterwood going, and they got Nautilus in Monsterwood. Nautilus is one of the better epics, indeed. Probably one of the top 2, I would say. I'm pretty safe in saying that. It has to do a lot with his first skill, and I can only guess is an actual bug, but because we've seen it come in some legendaries in there. But I don't think it's ever been changed here because, you know, why change it? It's awesome, right? That gives him a lot of extra turns, and then he's got freezing and damage, and if his special goes off, he's very devastating. But if you don't have him, yeah, watch the videos. If you want to rank him up a couple of times, watch a lot of videos. I actually have 7 extra of him lying around, so I won't be watching videos. Now, if that was Kiori in there, I'd be watching a lot of videos because I'd really like to rank her up. Just saying. The damage potential she has if she was higher level would be really, really good. Just saying. Okay, I think that's about it. Okay, of course, we do have a new event. Yeah, we have a race, which started on Thanksgiving Day. Thank you very much for that. I was not able to do as much as I would like to do because, you know, I was away and I didn't get much of a chance. I had some Wi-Fi problems too. But I think we should first talk about the individual at the center. Okay, once again, I'm going to the update notes regarding this because their splat screen is gone. Okay, so the new monster in the center of the Grand Prix is NeoCity. Quick and sparkling, NeoCity was traveled across the universe. Okay, I'm just going to leave that part out. Let's go to the bottom part. Is a super versatile support monster. We're doing support again. Since she can also be an attacker or a tank. Okay, that's kind of versatile. And her amazing set of skills. Her trait makes her immune to any enemy trying to remove her positive status effects. Okay, that's new. That's interesting, too. She's also hardened, so negative status effects are less likely to hit her. Okay, that's interesting. I'm wondering, what can she do to herself? I'm guessing maybe she can tank. Maybe she's got like a taunting thing. Maybe it's 2 rounds, so she's actually good at it, right? So, okay, but I hear that she's actually kind of amazing, so I guess we're going to find out. So let's take a trip over to the race. Okay, so we have the NeoCity Grand Prix, and of course there's NeoBuki sitting right in the middle. So let's just take a quick look at what else do we got down here. Okay, it's the standard thing. Whether or not your team gets NeoBuki in one form or another is completely dependent on you and your team. This is not a situation where it used to be where only one in the group of 20 teams would actually get it. All you have to do is complete a certain number of laps and you will get it. The number is 10. If your team completes 10 laps in the week, it is 7 days, then you will get your own NeoBuki. If you do it 14, you will get NeoBuki ranked up so it can go to 105. 18, it's ranked up twice, so you get 110. 25 laps, ranked up 3 times to 115. And of course, if you complete 50 laps, you need to get a life. Seriously. But you will get one ranked up 4 times, so you'll be able to get NeoBuki to level 120. And then I will be hoping not to run into your team, right? Okay, if you do not qualify for the NeoBuki and you get 10 laps, this has usually been good. 8 laps has been okay. Well, Arcade's all right. It's definitely not the quality we've been getting in that booby prize, right? But Arcade's okay. A little older character, but not bad at all. And if you don't complete the 8 laps, but you do get the minimum 4, I think it's a minimum 4, you get Hyperion. Wow, that is a booby prize. I mean, it's not horrible, but, you know, something a little bit better would have been nice. But, of course, you do have to complete 4 laps, otherwise you get nothing. And, of course, they have individual awards here, including some extra cells and some... these are for inside of your own team, I believe, right? Yeah, the individual awards. And, of course, they have rewards based on the 20 teams that are in the group here in terms of position rewards, right? So there is motivation for actually coming out best. So the number 1 team, everybody will get 80 Elementium and 150 Thunder Cells. So that's good. And all the way down here, once again, you have to qualify. Even if you finish in 20th place, it doesn't mean you automatically get this stuff. Remember, your team has to qualify. So, all right, in terms of how we're doing, like I said, I didn't get a chance to do as well as much as I would. Of course, the usual suspect is sitting on top. So, yeah, I mean, we're doing okay. I've been trying to do as much as I can to catch up. So, we're down here. We're doing okay with the stuff down here so far. We got 16 people who've done stuff. But, you know, like, we had a holiday weekend. So, at the moment, yeah, there are zeros down there. But I'm not really holding that up as too big a deal at the moment. Okay, in terms of teams... where are we? Okay, we're on lap 4. So that means we're going to get at least Hyperion. Yeah, so we're coming along here. Kind of a tough group, I think, there, right? I do recognize a couple of names there, one specifically. But, so this race is going to go for another 5 days and 13 hours. I very much like us, of course, to get to lap 10, at very least, to get some NeoBuki. That would be good. Of course, the previous race, we did get to 10, and we got Francine Frank. Yeah, any more than that wouldn't have really been very, very useful there. Yeah, I mean, I did the testing video on her. She's got problems. She needs to be fixed a little bit there, you know. I think the taunt should go a little bit longer. It's kind of silly to have a whole bunch of other skills supporting, like a tank, when, let's face it, you're going to ignore her and kill everybody else and then finish her off in the end. See, the tank has to stand out there and, you know, be in there. So you got to have at least a 2-round taunt. Just saying. So anyway, that's the race. It's going along. If you are in a team, see that middle one right there? If you can't do big contributions, you feel you can't, you can do that. See that right there? Just hatch 1 monster. That's all you have to do to help your team. I'm not pointing at my team. I'm pointing at everybody else, everybody's teams. If you have individuals who say, well, I really can't help with that, you can hatch 1 creature. You can gather, you know, like 50,000 food. You can gather money. That's all those. You have no excuse for not. That's the reason that when these are over, if I see zeros, those people are gone from my team. Because if they can't do that, then I don't want him on my team. I'm sure that there are a lot of leaders who agree with me on that one. A lot of leaders are not very lenient. You know, they have a lot of, like, the people who get like the 120s, the people who are going to get 50 laps, they are very strict with what their team members do. I'm putting myself in the category of the people who are kind of laid back, but you know what? You really have to do something for your team, otherwise you're gone. Just saying. So when I see zeros at the end, towards the end of these events, I write those names down and they're gone at the first opportunity. Unless, of course, I know something is up. But, you know, like a week, a whole week, can't hatch one creature. Something is up, just saying. So anyway, this is going to be going on, so we'll see what happens. I hope we can get this one. I'd like to do a video on that. That'd be kind of interesting. So let's take a step into war. All right. Yeah, we got destroyed again. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping that's something that kind of ends there. It'd be kind of nice. Yeah, unfortunately, we're into the specialty thing here now. Okay, epics. Okay, we're leading. This is good. This is a good thing. We're doing all epics. I don't mind all epics. I would mind, you know, commons like they did previously. You know, I know they did that at April Fool's and carried it on for, I think, 3 wars or something like that. But I think we did one of those recently. It's not funny. It's really not funny. Please don't do that. Epics are fine. I wouldn't mind rares, too, because there are some good rares. But, yeah, no commons, no uncommons, please. And don't mix them with legendaries. If you want to do epics, this is fine. Don't mix them with legendaries. Okay, so let's see what we have here. I'd rather not do that if at all possible. Ooh, opportunities there. Now, I really don't have great runes on my individuals, with a few notable exceptions. Let's just look around a little bit more. I'd rather not do that if at all possible. Yeah, that one, I don't know, it's a little easy. I'd like to pick something a little bit challenging here. The rogue, what do we have here? I guess we could just do this one, you know. After all, we do basically have to win, so that's really what it comes down to. And it looks like they've even attacked more than us and still haven't done as well. Yeah, this is the team. Actually, do I want to throw him in the first round? I mean, I have my 2 big guns in there. Do I want to do that? Hold on a minute. Yeah, I'm looking at him, by the way. I already have 1 big gun in there. Do I really want to stick another big gun in there? That would be... Oh, I could do that. Yeah, I'm saving Kiori, by the way. Yeah, I am definitely saving Kiori. All right, let's do that. Let's do that. I'm thinking that Guppy is going to be going first. I'm pretty confident about that. Yeah, I'm pretty confident about that. So, oh, actually, he's 110, so maybe not. Okay, that could be a problem. Well, that was mean of you, but it was actually quite smart, too. Yeah, this one is probably a little on the broken side. Oh, you guys are in so much trouble. All right, we're just going to do a pressure strike here just for fun. And then we're going to do an orbital ion cannon because that's always a good thing. Okay, now I hope he doesn't die in the meantime. Yeah, he doesn't have to do anything more, I don't think. No, he doesn't. All right, so he's good to go. All right, and 7, why don't we do... Yeah, Skeletal Army. I'm hoping Salamander doesn't die from the dot he's got on him right now. Okay, I think he's got at least 1 round. All right, let's see. What do we have here? They're actually... I don't want to do that one. Yeah, that's metal, and it's going to put sticky lava on them. So that's actually... Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. Okay, the guy in front's dead. Okay, so we still have to beat... Somehow we have to defeat him. I'm not sure if that's going to be possible, but we're going to try it anyway. I'll get 1 attack back after this. Because it's determined by the number who are surviving there. Okay, can I kill him? That's going to kill him, so we don't lose Salamander. Alright, so that's good. Yeah, of the top 2, he's one of them, definitely. Alright, let's look around here. Kind of fast there, aren't they? But what's he going to do? He doesn't have damage on him, so we do have a Nautilus, though. I'd rather not do that if at all possible. See, the problem is... Yeah, we'll only do that one. We'll do that one. We'll do that one. All right, let's change it up here. Okay, so who's going in here? All right, well, first and foremost, obviously, Kiori's going in. Now, why don't we also throw in him? Right. I actually put a couple of 3s on him because I regenerated him there, didn't I? Actually, do I have extras that I can rank him up with? I didn't even think of that. I might. All right, I have to think about that. Let me think. Could put Gary in. Am I counting on Chi-Chi for all of my damage? I probably am. All right, so why don't... Oh, Frieza. Yeah, Frieza. He's going to give some extra support and speed. So, all right, let's see if Charmy is going to be going first. I don't think Charmy's going first. I think this dude is going first. All right, 42. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's probably going first. Yep, he's going first. I don't think he's overly dangerous, though. I'm going to risk it. Yes, extremely undangerous. Very extremely undangerous. All right. Okay, I think you're water. Yes, you are. That's going to hurt. And then, of course, Deadly Haiku, which is all kinds of awesome. Oh, that's right. You're a relic. I forgot about that. Oh, you're a relic, which means this isn't going to work on you. It'll work on your friends, but it won't work on you. Okay, Delphi Guardian deals low dark damage to all enemies may possess, and of course that is a 2-round possession. Okay, obviously he's a relic in the front. Okay, could you kill him for me, please? Okay, I really need you to target the little guy in the front here. Oh, never mind, he had to go. Okay, well, Frieza's going now. Alright, so let's see. Oh, that's going to hurt, but I'm not going to waste a stun on you. That doesn't make any sense. Also, I don't want to freeze. See, everything else he's got is like freezing, and I certainly don't want to freeze the other guy at the moment. Because he's working for me. So why don't we just do this anyway? Alright, now what are you going to do? Okay, that's a little on the annoying side. So... that. And... I'd be wasting the poison on him. I'd rather have the poison on the other one. Okay, that'll work. I won't kill him, though. That's a problem. I'm hoping the football player kills him. Hit him. Thank you. Very kind of you. And, of course, he is actually very, very dead now. But we're just going to push him along there. The great end zone in the sky. Okay, well, you know, there are some interesting epics, so you can have some interesting things going on there, right? So, we do appear to be leading, and like I said, they've attacked more than us, and we still have a rather interesting lead, so hoping this turns out better for us than the previous couple of encounters. They're around our power, so they're not like millions stronger than us, so I'm hoping we can leave with our 70 points coins up here intact. That would be very nice. Alright, so why don't we go into PvP? Because I do have some teams. Yes, I do. Lots of teams available here. And apparently they've been winning. Actually, they've been doing pretty good here, huh? Okay. That's actually not bad. 3 in a row. Not bad at all. I'm guessing that Tiny Tim had something to do with that. That reminds me, of course. Yeah, let's begin. Alright, so our first team was suggested by Fortnite Fall. And Fortnite Fall wanted to see, going over to fire here, and somebody who's getting a complex because he's just maybe losing his job or something like that. It's Bones right up front. Next up, we're going with to water, and this is going to be Soggy. Finally, I actually do need to take somebody off of defense. I just mentioned him, and I just remembered. See, the Fortnite Fall's third member was actually Temerian. But of course I have 2 Temerians, and if you're not specific, I use Tiny Tim because he's my PvP dude. So actually we'll have Time stand in for him for a moment. So Timmy will just stand there and look imposing, right? He's far more terrifying. Well, bosses are scared of him. Yeah, bosses are scared of him. All right, so let's get Tiny Tim in there. Where is he? He's right over... That's him. He's down here a little bit further. There he is. All right, you can tell by the runes. He's got the life on him because I want him hard to kill. Okay, no, I don't want to fight the Temerian up the middle. That sounds like a terrible idea. All right, how much damage? I don't really have a lot of damage here. So, I mean, I could make this a long, drawn-out thing with Tiny Tim just doing all kinds of terrible things to them. But I don't know if I want to fight a Cryotin. Cryotins really, yeah, they take a while to kill. Just saying. Ice effects, the ice effects, he's 110, so I'm guessing... See, we don't have a lot of speed here, so I'm really hoping for some situation with some speed. All right, I'm going to do a refresh, even though it's probably a very bad idea. All right, what do we got? We could fight the one on the right. We could fight the one up the middle, actually. Except that's got a... I don't know if I want to mess with him. I think the right is probably the way to go, so we're going to fight the one on the right. We can get away with not having big speed down here. Although I do think they're going first. Yeah, the guy. Okay, Passion's going first. That's Passion, right? I think that's Passion. Okay, all those cow-looking ones look the same, except for Burtgar because he's got extra arms. You know. All right, let's just go and see how this works out. No, he's actually going first. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to freeze you. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Cascade Blast. Well, I'm going to attempt to. Okay, that attempt was successful. Okay, and now I'd actually kind of like to set you all on fire. I think that'd be the best thing to do. And that was successful! Okay, the great thing about it is that none of you are frozen anymore. You all have free will. So... Do I want to do a stop time first? Big guy in the front. So put stop time on him. And then just activate your cooldowns. Everybody can do that these days, right? It used to be special for just the Temerian. Oh, well, you know what? All of you are immune to stun, but you're not immune to damage. Just saying. I mean, you can be immune to damage, but you're just not immune to damage at the moment. Okay, I think, yeah, he had to go. Okay, so he had a stop time. He has no 0 cooldowns. All right, why don't we just, like, finish this? Dude, there's a reason why you're third string now. Just saying. All right, let me think. Do I want to do... Okay, you know what? We'll just... Is he going now? We'll just do that. We'll do the dodging thing. The only one who won't be protected will be Soggy, and I'm hoping he finishes this, actually. Don't miss. Thank you. See that, Bones? Even Soggy can hit. Yeah. Alright, so that worked out. And a spin. Although I don't want my trophy count to get too high. And a rune. Oh, by the way, they're still doing like the instant creation of the rank 2 and rank 3 runes right now. In case you need extra runes. Why don't we just make those? This and this. And then this. And I could throw one in there, but I'm not doing that right now because it'd be embarrassing if it failed. So you can make a rank 3 rune in no time at all. So if you need stuff for your epics, just throw them on that way, right? Alright, let's go back in. Alright, let's work on team number 2. Alright, team number 2 was suggested by XX the Gamer ZXX. And his suggestion actually was a little confusing. Because, not the creatures though, he had something about specific runes. And I don't think he was actually telling me what runes to put on them. But it was a little strange. Just saying. So anyway, what XX the Gamer ZXX wanted to see was, we're starting with, this is a little redundant too, just saying that. I'm not really sure how he wanted me to play this, but I'm assuming it's a he, of course. We're starting with Dorothy, and then we're starting with the first appearance of, since his testing video, of Kane. Yeah, I only have a 4 there because he's got 2 ranked slots. He's got 2 locked slots. Until I do that, there's not a lot of motivation for putting anything bigger on there, you know? So, I mean, I can't really afford the gems right now. If there would be a nice deal or I had more gems, I would definitely unlock them. But at the moment, no, I can't spare it. We're in a race, so I can't spare using the gems. All right, and the final member of this team, and this is what I mean here. Now, this individual said Cloud, and since I got the actual names of the other creatures, I have to assume that it meant Simba. So that's what I mean. It's like a little extra redundancy here. So I'm not really sure exactly what I'm supposed to do. I mean, am I supposed to have Dorothy make Simba go first and then... I don't know. I don't know what's going on. All right, so let's begin. Let's see. What do we want to do here? Now, Dorothy's pretty fast, and if we can turn Kane loose, even with 1 rune, he's going to hurt a lot. Let's think. I'd rather not deal with... Is there any denial on the right? But I mean, do I want to take an Oros down? I mean, if the Oros has a lot of health on him, it'd be real pain. And the Fatigue, I do not want to mess with the Fatigue. No, no. Not unless I had at least 2 damage dealers, you know? I suppose we could try the one with the middle. Voltec could be a... See, there is no denial at all up the middle. But there is a Voltec. But, yeah, why don't we do that one? We'll see if Kane can take care of him. All right, why don't we do that? Why don't we do that? All right, see, the situation that I'm looking at is that I'm wondering I think it's going to be Dorothy, then Simba, then their side. I think that, so in that case, what am I doing? If you know what I mean. See, the problem here is the way that I have Kane configured is he's going to do all his stuff, and then he's going to do nothing for a round. So that's the problem with having 2 of these guys. Cloud doesn't have anything to do the second time through. So I'm thinking it might be better to have Kane activated by Simba. But the reason for that is because he's going to give him precision as well. So what I'm going to do is... Who would I want blinded here? Actually, what I want to do here... I'm going to do this to the Voltec to see if I can get him out of this. He got a possession. What was the other one? And a daze. Okay, well, that's not really very useful. All right, so what we're going to do is charge with me on Kane because that will give him double damage, and it will give him precision for 2 rounds. So, all right. First of all, with that would actually kill 2 of them, pretty much 3 of them. All right, so we're going to do Deadly Stigma. The other guy I want to get rid of is the Inheritor. I really want to get rid of the Inheritor, so. All right. Oh, and that too. Okay, well, it's actually all over, isn't it now? I don't need that one. I should be able to use that one. Yeah, that one. Okay, now I'm going to take 2 shots at getting rid of him. Actually, Ancestral Bile end it. But that's right, I do have this, though. Ooh, actually, I'll back myself into a corner here. All right, I need to make sure I get rid of him. Right. All right, this guy is going to give me remove positive status effects, possession, burn, and bleed. If you get the burn and the bleed down, he'll be dead. All right, so why don't we do that? It was silent. Okay, he should be dead. The Voltec should be dead. What did you just do? Oh, you put sticky lava on yourself. Okay, that's a wonderful thing. Oh, and then you're dead. Because his actual turn came up. Alright, I couldn't think of any other way to handle that because, you know, if Demise does it to him, he might miss the first two attacks, or the first attack or something. Actually, I think the precision was for 2 rounds, wasn't it? So that's the reason I went with Cloud, because, you know, if I'm going to do that anyway, I might as well get the precision too, right? Okay, so there's 2 done. And this is where I get some gems, because I need lots of gems. I'll take it, but I'd rather have had the gems. I can buy those. Alright, let's go in for team number 3. Team number 3 was suggested by Juan Vega. And Juan wanted to see... We're starting with the big boss here. You know that's going to be. We're starting with... Where is... Oh, there he is. There he is. I track him by the gold one, you know. And that's, of course, Big Al. Next on the old hit parade is somebody who should be near the top, who's also kind of into crime, but he just doesn't get caught, unless he wants to visit his friends. And, of course, that's Alex. And finally, we have Anti-Entity, who's going to give lots of speed and support and all kinds of bad things to the other side. All right, we obviously have a very strong team here, so let's see what we can find here that constitutes strong. Let's just refresh. I'd like to find something kind of difficult here if we can, although no Temerians allowed. I mean, the team on the right looks interesting. It's got some 105s. Probably got some speed there. Well, let's try it. Let's see what works out. Maybe they have all 10s on them. Or maybe they don't. Okay, well, unpaid loan. Even though unpaid loan is kind of a problem on a Kihaku. No, actually, yeah, because it's a zero cooldown attack, the 50% one, I believe, isn't it? That's assuming this one actually has that. But why wouldn't you? Alright, anybody immune to stun? I don't think so, so why don't we just try that? I mean, it's not like he's gonna miss or anything, right? Oh, that's you now. Oh, okay. I'm going with the Toxic Storm. There's no reason to do anything else right now. And then we're just going to do this. Not for the stuns, mind you, just for the sunburn. And let's face it, it's over. Alrighty. And another victory. And spin. And another one. Okay. Alright, let me just pop back out for a moment. Go over here. Grab this. And then go back in. Okay, so our final team was suggested by Azan KR. And Azan wanted to see, actually somebody, okay, yeah, somebody who doesn't want to get chosen very often. He's a little unstable sometimes, that's kind of the reason. He's over in metal. Pretty sure he's in metal. Because he's wearing a lot of metal, right? And this is going to be Don. And next up is going to be someone we know who's really close to the top here. And that's going to be Tara. And then finally, we're going for some more metal, but definitely a little less, well, actually, kind of have the same type of stability, but just a little bit, like, crazier. That's all, I guess. Although Don's pretty crazy himself. He really is. He's pretty crazy. Okay, so obviously we have a strongish team here. I mean, the team on the right looks good. I mean, in terms of, except of course there's no denial there. So, I mean, even if they had a lot of speed, they're in big trouble there, you know? Of course, the team, the problem with the one on the left is there's no damage. And I doubt that anyone there is going to be as fast as Tara, so that's not really a good one either. I guess the challenge is up the middle. So, well, I guess we'll just do that. I mean, there's some denial there, right? Just not a lot of speed on there. Okay. They're in a lot of trouble, by the way. Just thought I'd mention that. Here's a question. Do I want to use this one now, or do I want to let him reset the cooldowns? If I reset the cooldowns, yeah, you know what the problem with that is? The Voltec will still be able to go. Yeah, and now we can do this. Activate all cooldowns on all enemies. So the two of them together are devastating, right? Yeah, that's all you got. And now she's going to do this. Now here's the question. Do I want crazy mode? Do I want crazy mode? Let's try crazy mode. Let's roll the dice and see if we get crazy mode. No possession. Okay. Okay. Forced transduction deals metal damage to all enemies, applies nanovirus. What are you doing? Okay, I guess he didn't like that. I would really, 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 really like you dead. Thank you. I'm thinking. I want Dawn to do crazy mode. Activate all cooldowns. See, that's going to kill both of them. I want Dawn to do crazy mode. I mean, we didn't risk that just to have him sit there and do nothing, right? Come on, let's just we got to have him do it, right? Okay. Best sauce, hunger. Okay, so just don't miss anybody, okay? There we go. We risk crazy mode. We wanted to see the triple damage, right? All right, and that's it. 4 for 4. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put the uncommons back in because I think our trophy count's getting a little too high, especially if those guys are actually gonna win all the time. That reminds me, I have to put Tiny Tim back in. All right, so there we are. We are done. All right, so we got a race going. So work with your team. As I said, if you don't feel you can do the big ones, you can certainly help with those middle ones, right? So do whatever you can, right? Work with your team however you can, right? And remember, Sunday, there's not going to be a regular episode. We're going to have a testing video. Next real episode is going to be Tuesday because I need the extra days to do the PvP episode. So don't put your team suggestions for 650 in the comments of this video. I'm not going to be looking there. There will be a video probably Sunday, and I will go through, it'll show all of the guys who are available. I'm probably going to do it after I record the testing video, so those guys will be there too. And I'll give the rules, and then you put your teams for that video in the comments of that video. So we're going to do that for 650. Okay, so I think that's it for now. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya.